Good afternoon, everybody. 01 of 1 here. How's it going? As you can tell by the multiple red signals all around me, I have been playing for a little while. We have a mining outpost, we have raiding outposts, we have raiding stations, we have another raiding outpost over there, we have another raiding station, another raiding outpost. There's a lot of enemies around us right now. And then as you can see here, I have been working on cleaning out these areas. So this is going to be the main sort of like living area, I guess. So this is going to have like all the displays, and it's going to have, med bays and a lot of other fun stuff. Yeah, let's take a look at the other ones so you can see kind of what I'm doing. So this is the supply/storage area. So we have a ton of build and repair units. We also have a wall of batteries. So we have 12 over here. We have another 12 over there. We have a ton of oxygen storage if we need it. We also have 4 reactors hooked up right here. And then we have our 2 large storage, and these are tier 4. Yeah, so they can store a lot. So almost 1 million liters in just this one thing. So we have a lot of stuff, and as you can see, I did find and smelt some titanium, which means that the next area shouldn't really surprise you that much. We have tier 6 things now. No, tier 5. Tier 5? Tier 5. Yeah, tier 5. So we have a tier 5 assembler. We also have a tier 5 refinery with tier 5 yield modules. And this thing is very, very, very fast. So if we just take a look at the descriptions here, so base speed is 8.5 times what the original refinery was. So it's ridiculous. And plus we get another 16% material efficiency on top of that. And then you add that in with the yield blocks, which add even more, efficiency on there. And then also there are these things, compact refineries. So these are compact versions of the large refineries. So you could make smaller ships that can do the same as larger ships, which is really, really interesting. And then I thought there was one for assemblers as well. Yeah, so there's a compact assembler here too. So it's slower, but it's a lot smaller. And the only bad thing is you can't really upgrade it. So that's kind of a bad thing, but it's meh. Base power usage is 7.02. Base speed is 3.34 times the basic assembler, or not the basic, but the base level assembler. Yep. Anyways, what is this? Oh, artificial mass. Okay. I'm not really too worried about those. All right, so we've got all of the things, and then we did find a bunch of cobalt, so we are currently breaking all of that down because we're going to need it. For the ship that we need to build. I do have more titanium that I can get if I want it. And then all I got to do is just take the armored platypus, which is on top of this this section right here. And then we'll just hop out here. All right. Yeah, so armored platypus is there. And this is kind of like the overall setup right now. This, I don't know what I'm going to do with this yet. It's just kind of there. I don't know. But yeah, so we have our other vehicles kind of lined up here. We have our little tier 4 speeder right here. This is repaired, I think, for the most part from the damage that it took, I believe. Yeah, so it's got, so that was broken before. A lot of these were broken, but they're all fixed now as well. Everything on the inside is fixed. So this is in pretty good shape right now, so if I need to go and get more stuff, I can. But what I want to do in this episode is work on a large grid ship, sort of like the Wedge, just better, and with a shield. It's got to have a shield. And a lot of guns, like a lot of guns. So the basic idea of what I had, it's not really all that complicated. So let me just grab some pieces and parts. What am I going to need? I'm going to need regular plates if it wants to work here. So we'll grab a few of those. We'll grab some interior plates because we're probably going to need those. I might need some of those. I might need some of those. I might need some of those. And we can get started. So with all the build and repair units in here now, and I've got 9 of them, building this should be extremely fast. And hey, we got shadows. That's kind of cool. There must be an asteroid over there, kind of like a clumpy one. And then also, as you can tell from all the blue, I have done a lot of looking around to try to find stuff. So we have gold, silver over there. We have a bunch that have just, you know, stone. We have some with iron, some potassium, a lot more stone, more stone. The wreck over here, I do want to take that apart one of these days. And I'll probably do that once I get this ship going. So, let's see, what's the first thing we're going to need? Hydrogen storage. And I think, yeah, we'll go with that first. And I'm just going to go with tier 4. I'm not going to go balls to the wall with tier 5 yet. So let me just place this thing. And the reason why we want to go with tier 4, and actually I can't build a tier 5 anyways, is because there's a lot more capacity here. So if this is 27.5 million, this is 17.2 million. I think the original one is about 15. So by going up to tier 4, we are nearly doubling the capacity, which is great. Okay. Need to make sure that I am in large grid. Get this kind of going here, I suppose. Is that going to be, no, we should probably move it up a little bit. Hey, maybe out here. I don't know, maybe a little higher. Okay, we'll go here. All right, so on the back of that, we want to put a large thruster. And we do have the tier 5 thrusters. I don't think I want to use those yet. And then we have a lot of these, but I think I just want to go with just the regular thrusters because I don't have to use like exotic components or anything to, you know, try and get this thing going. So we'll throw that on there. And then what else we're going to need? We're going to need a large tank or cargo. Okay, can I build this? Yes, I can. Just requires tier 4 motors, which shouldn't be that big of a deal. And then also, do I want to go with the new version? Do I not have the new version? Hold on, tiered blocks. Oh my god. Or maybe they don't have these in the new industrial versions. If that's the case, then I'm not really too worried about it. Okay, so we will put that on to there and rotate it around so it is correct. Okay. And then one more thing that we're probably going to need on here is a reactor. And then we'll do a large reactor. 675 megawatts. That is ridiculous. So I'm guessing the base version is 250, and this will get me up to 675. And I'm hoping that it's, oh, but that requires way too many reactor components. This requires platinum, so I think I'm just going to go with the base version. Well, I think reactor components, generally speaking, require platinum anyways. No assemblers. Okay, fine. I was hoping I could kind of cheat it, but whatever. Alright, so what do normal, everyday reactor components require? These things. Silver. Okay, I can do that. And then hang on, I want to see what these other ones require. So this requires nickel, silver, okay. Platinum, okay, so we can do a tier 2 reactor and not have to worry too much about things. So let's go ahead and do that. Large reactor, tier 2. And we'll spin that around. All right, so this is gonna make up the central shaft of the whole thing. We still have to go around in a few, well, you'll see. You'll see what I mean. That's probably gonna take a long time to make, isn't it? 2,000 reactor components. I don't think I have enough silver for that. And honestly, it's not even making anything, so... Should I just go with the base version? Or should I just go with like a smaller one? Yeah, let's just go with a smaller one. Hopefully those all get sucked up before they drop into planetary. Yes, okay, good. All right, so I think, yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the smaller one. I don't need like crazy amounts of power. I mean, for a shield, it would be great to have crazy amounts of power, but I don't really need it at this point. Okay, so let's see. The next thing that I'm gonna need, and I'm just trying to think ahead of like all the different pieces and parts that I'm probably most likely gonna need in here. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that'll be good. And then we'll go with a T. Rotate it that way. Okay, so 5 straights and then a T, and then we'll do the same thing over here on this side. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then a T. And I think that has to go that way. Okay. And then as far as what I want over here on this side, I think I'm just gonna do small thruster, thrust this guy right here. So we're gonna have our main propulsion from this guy. We're gonna have some secondary propulsion from this guy. Okay, and then we have to move this that way. And for this, I'm gonna need the 4-way cross. And we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I think we'll do 4. Yeah, we'll do 4. Okay, and then we'll do another T here. And that has to go like that. Good to go. Okay, now that can plug into there. So let's go ahead and do that. All right. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we need the T. All right, and then the 4 ways. Okay. And I need to heal real quick, or recharge, one of the two. All right. And you can see the shield on here is actually getting pretty strong. And that's because this is connected to all the batteries on the base now, so I think they're helping kind of regenerate the shield. Or build up the shield. I don't know, however you want to think of it. Okay, so let's see. Another thing that I probably am going to need to do for this thing. Actually, how do I want to do that? Actually, you know what? We're going to take out these. Alright. There is a reason for this. And that's because originally I was going to put the build and repair units in there, but because the build and repair units have all of the access that I would need, so I can put, you know, they'll connect to each other and then also have this little thing on the bottom. So I'm going to do this over here. And I'm going to do the same thing over here. Hopefully I don't lose all those. Okay, no, they all got collected. Good. You can see all the little things getting shot out. And okay, so now we need to go and do the same thing over here on this side. Alright. So that will work there. Alright. And then what I need is more of these hydrogen thrusters. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll do another 4 over here. All right, and then up here, I want to do sort of like a spine. So I'm going to need a T. There we go. Something like that, and then we'll do the same thing on the bottom. And we'll go over to this guy. Actually, I probably want to go farther than this, honestly. Yeah. So we're going to go with the 4-way cross here. So we'll put that there. 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 And there. Okay. Now we need to go with the T section. And get that going that way. We'll put that there and just kind of extend this out going forward. A couple more blocks. And then flip this guy around. Okay, and then we will do our things here. Oh, did I mention this was going to be a hydrogen chip? In case you didn't pick that up, this is going to be a hydrogen chip. Just so you know. Okay, so we have tons of hydrogen storage. We have tons of cargo storage. I don't know exactly how much of this I'm going to need, but I kind of want to put a corner on here and put like some additional thrusters up and down here as well. I think that would probably be useful, which means this guy's got to go, and this guy's got to go. Alright, and then I need just the regular old junction. So that'll go there. And then I can put that there, put another one here, and another one here. And we'll do the same thing over here. Alright, so then this can go like that. Alright. Now, do I want to have large thrusters on the back here? I think I do. So get rid of those, and we'll get rid of these. I'm gonna have to get rid of this one anyways. Okay. So that can go, and I'm really hoping that all of these things are getting picked up before, yeah, it looks like they are. Okay. It's one of the good things about having the build and repair system is it makes building things a lot faster, which is extremely useful, especially if you're playing by yourself. All right, so that'll work there. And then I can put some thrusters here and there. And then I could do the large thruster to the front and to the rear. And then I still have to put shielding on all of this too, so that's going to take a little bit of time as well, but it is in the plans. All right, and then we'll put that into there. Okay, good to go. So we've got a lot of upward thrust, we have a lot of forward thrust, we have a lot of reverse thrust. We have a ton of these build and repair units in here. And actually I'm going to go and fix all of them right now. Build and repair systems. B and R. Then actually R's because it's multiples. And then what do I want to call this? Should I call it the Dedalus? Dedalus. That's what we're going to call this thing. Okay, so next thing we have to do is turn them all on, put them in fly mode. Grind if we'll get stuck. That'll work. Okay. So we've got all of these things. I think this needs one more. Okay. So next thing I have to do now is put shielding on here because we are gonna need it. And then also batteries. And then I'll just put in, I mean, I could do tier 5 batteries, but do I really need that? I don't think so. So we'll just go with normal, everyday, regular batteries. I think that'll work. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we'll do another 4 over here. And then I could do 4 on the underside as well, and this thing will just have a shit ton of power, which is probably a good idea. Hang on, I just heard something outside. I will be right back. I think it was just a bird hitting something. All right, so we have all kinds of thrust out here now. I do want to put some gyroscopes out here. And then I'll do a bunch of them. So we'll have that go there, there, and then also on the other side. You can go there and there. Okay. So that should get us a decent amount of protection. Or maneuverability anyways, at least. Let's see, what else are we gonna need on here? I do wanna limit how much I'm doing over here because I do still have to clad these in something. And then if this is gonna go all the way out here, and I can't place a block in there, and I also want to limit the weight on here as much as I can, but at the same time not sacrifice structure. What is the word? It's not structurability. What is the word? I can't think of the word. I don't know, but the thing that makes something strong, structurally sound. Structural integrity? Is that what it is? I think that's what it is. Okay. Let's see. I need metal plates. So I'm just gonna grab a bunch of these things because I'm gonna need a lot. Okay, so let's go and grab, not this, but this. All right, so I need to go with this. And yes, I do realize that I'm covering up the batteries. That is fine. All right, and then we're gonna go here and here. I should probably cover up this a little bit more, so maybe I'll go out one more. Try to keep them from getting blown up, you know? Okay, so that is the top side. Now I gotta get the bottom side. There are so many enemies around here. We'll have that go out that way. And that way. Okay, so that'll be good there. And then out here on the edge, we'll also have this go out. Really? Why is my energy low? Alright, and then we'll cover up the gyros because they need a little bit of protection as well. We'll go out one past the edge over there. And I need to do the same thing over here. Alright, and then same thing down here. And then probably also the same thing on the inside here as well. And then we will cover up those, give them a little bit of protection, because they are going to be what keeps this thing repaired. Alright. And then we'll get over here. Start getting all of these things in. There we go. Now I will recharge. And then I also need to put a shield generator on here, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that. I think I'm going to need more platinum. I haven't been able to find any though, so that kind of sucks. Alright, so as you can tell, this is going to be kind of like the nose and like the living slash, I don't know, operating area of this whole ship. Alright, and then I need to do something with all of this. So I think I'm going to go with a 2x1 slope here. And I need more metal plates. Okay. Metal plate. I have no metal plates. They are being made as quickly as they can. I think I need to put some speed modules onto my little assembler. Let's see. Entrance is on the back side. Alright. And then I think, was it this one? Yes, this is the area that I need right now. Okay, so I need, probably going to need metal plates. I need you to make me some metal plates, please. Metal plates. Just give me a few. Okay. So now we need to go with the speed module. Okay, here we go. Requires tier 5 motors, but that's the most ridiculous thing that's going to need, so that's not bad. So we'll throw that on there, and I'm just going to put on 3 for now. And then if I need a fourth one, I will put that on. Why am I always low on construction components? Fairly certain that, yeah, so, dude, make these things. Give me just a bunch of those. There we go. And then, let's see, these are gonna need platinum. Hopefully I have enough. Ooh, I might not have enough titanium either. Maybe I'll just do like one for now. Wait, no, this already has all the components. Or all the tier 5 motors. That already has the tier 5 motors. That already has the tier 5 motors. Okay, so then, yeah, we're just waiting on metal plates then. And construction components, of course. But I wonder what kind of a speed boost we get off of these things. It doesn't tell me. If we go into here... Just want to get like one of these things made. I'm like taking all the parts. Alright, so what do we have? This one has 22, this one has 1, this one has 1. Okay, so then we're gonna build on this guy. What are we at? 32 minutes in the video? That's not bad. Alright. There we go. Okay, so now we can check and see what kind of speed we get. 200%. Okay. Holy crap. The only bad thing is it's going to use a lot more power, but I have a lot of uranium, so I'm not really too worried about that. And all of these things are building a lot faster, which I am happy about. Let's see. I guess I'll just kind of let that do its thing for now. Let's see, need to go this way. Regenerate, there we go. Okay, so those are doing their thing. How are we doing over here? Are we even trying to build this? I think those are the same ones that I put in there. Okay, so what are you doing now? You are making a ton of grids. Okay. I would prefer you make these though. What did I have in there? 22? So I'm gonna need, what, 78? There we go. We got it. Okay, I think that's just meteors. Okay, so now that should boost our speed even more. I need 99 of these things. Perfect. Okay, so now we should have 600% increased speed, which should help everything go a lot faster. Yeah, that's a lot faster. Okay, good. We're using a lot more power, but we are at 700% productivity, which is really good. So I'm kind of okay with that. Now I just need pieces to build with. Okay, I think 40 will be good for now. Also, you can see that I did recolor everything. That way it doesn't look quite so much like, you know, Raiders. And it's more, you know, just very solid, boring gray. Okay, so what was I in the process of doing here? So we have that, we have this, we have that. These are all being built. I'm gonna need a lot of metal grids, holy crap. That's fine. Right, I was over here doing this thing. So let's get this back and just continue doing what we were doing. But yeah, this thing is gonna be able to take a lot of damage. When I say a lot of damage, I mean a lot of damage. Which is kind of what we're gonna need, especially if we're going up against the higher tiered stuff. So we're going to kind of build up and around this way, so it'll be kind of diamond shaped, you know, with flat tips. And then this is going to be more rounded as soon as I can get all the pieces on here. So I could do the 2x1 tip going out here. I don't want to go with a full block. So another thing that I could do is I could do another half block going down here, and then do the little 1/8 block to make the corner here, but I don't think that's gonna look all that great. And I do know that I'm gonna need more metal grids, or not metal grids, but metal plates. Metal. And it looks like I'm gonna have to pull out of the assembler again. That is making computers right now for some reason. Wow, that is just flipping through that so quickly. That is ridiculous. We're out of nickel? Really? Look at how fast it's just like flipping through everything. That's ridiculous. Okay. So I'm gonna need nickel. I'm probably gonna need... No, I might not need cobalt for a little while. I did get a lot. And then I think I did have nickel on one of these things. Stone, yeah, nickel and phosphorus that way. But that's 41 kilometers away. Is there anything closer? Oh, hey. What are you doing? Oh, do not go into gravity. Holy crap, that would have been bad. But yes, the space station is very well defended. And now we should have some parts to find and collect. Maybe. There it goes. There it goes. Okay, bye. And a lot of scrap. There's a lot of scrap up here. Okay, so nickel. I could do stone and get nickel out of that, but I would rather just go straight for the nickel if I can. Titanium is over here along with some magnesium. Okay, nickel and phosphorus, but that's... I can't tell which one that is. If that's the really far away one or if it's the closer one. Okay, so I'm gonna go for a quick materials run. And my stomach is yelling at me that I need to eat something. All right, so I've got 55% hydrogen, and it made all of that by itself because it is fancy. And apparently I have one hydrogen thruster that's off right now. Why? Hydrogen thruster. On, off. Okay, you need to be on. There we go. Okay. So with that, I think we're okay. We also have all of our ion thrusters there and ready and available. What do we have in our inventory, though? Looks like just some basic stuff. Some ammo, a little bit of cobalt. Yeah, I think we're fine. Okay. So let's go off and get ourselves some nickel. And I think I said it was, what, like over here somewhere? The wreck is over there. I think it was like, where was it? Nickel, phosphorus. I think that was up here. Yeah, up in towards that cluster, which I think is the one that's really far away. Not my favorite thing in the world, but we got to get stuff, so. All right, so I'm going to pause and let you know when I get there. Fun times. I found one that's closer. We need to go over to here, to this one, and that's where we got to go. That is a lot closer. There we go. And we are really, really close to both that raiding outpost and the mining outpost over there on the left. Wait, there's just so many enemies around here. But once I get this ship up and running, not this one, but the bigger one, I think I'm going to go and test out things and see if I can take some of these. I don't know what I'm going to do for guns. I know I'm going to need them, but I don't know what tier I want to go with because the higher tiers require, you know, more rare materials. And I do have a lot of, I think it's either tier 2 or tier 3 ammo, so I might make tier 2 or tier 3 guns on there. They won't have like the largest range, but hopefully it'll work. Maybe. And then while I'm over here, I'll probably pick up some more uranium as well. Oh, and I can refuel with some ice as well. That'll be nice. Platinum? I found more platinum? Oh wait, no, that's 4,656 kilometers away. Never mind. Makes me sad. But yeah, I haven't managed to find any more platinum, which is kind of annoying, but actually, what's on that one? Do you see anything on there? Looks like there might be something on that one. I might go and visit that one on my way back. If I can remember. And then for some reason, the asteroid on the right like looks blurry, but the asteroid up in front looks more clear, even though it's farther away. It's really weird. But we should be arriving momentarily. Another 55 seconds-ish. And we're at 44 minutes in the video. So I don't know if we're going to finish this ship in this video. But I will try to finish the completion of the ship in the next video. So we will have that to look forward to. And then also, hopefully, I'll have enough materials that we can just, you know, kind of keep on chugging at it and not having to stop, because stopping sucks. So, all right. Let's see. We want to go over to where the nickel is. Okay. And then I can refuel some of my hydrogen as well. Not that I'm using a lot of it, but... Okay, so that is that. So then where is the nickel? Oh, it's right next to it. Oh, hey, 2 for 1. I'm okay with this. Okay, so I need to tell the drill system to mine nickel. So that'll be that guy, enable. There we go. And then it's already enabled for ice, so all we gotta do now is turn that on, get the box to align. Now, do I want more ice first, or do I want more nickel first? I suppose it doesn't really matter too much. All right. And the good thing about having this box is you can kind of see like when it intercepts with the asteroid. So if I go like right here, I should be at both the nickel and the ice. So we'll see how that goes. And now we just turn it on and we wait. And then that'll help me replenish my hydrogen a little bit. And what is that over there? A hostile miner coming at me. 1.58 kilometers away. Okay, and we're getting a little bit of nickel now too. Good. And I think my turrets are on. So that little hostile miner should get knocked out of the sky rather quickly. Alright, so how am I doing so far? I got 17,000 nickel, good. 11,000 ice, also good. And looks like it's getting some more ice now, and that hostile miner I think is trying to figure out how to get to me. Which, you know, is fine. Let him try. And I think I'm gonna go a bit over here for the nickel, primarily. Because I think this little bit of ice here should be enough to get me about maybe 25% more hydrogen total, so I think that'll be good. And then also, is my shield up? Okay, yeah, good. Shield is up. Good, good. And I do have 1,260 rounds that I could use to shoot the ever-loving piss out of this little hostile miner once it gets over here. Actually, I kind of want to, just to see how it goes. All right, 41,000 nickel. I think that should be good enough for now. I don't want to spend too much time over here. So let me go ahead and turn that off, go back over here, put my guns on. Hey, buddy. How's it going? I'm gonna say hi to you, and you're not gonna like it. You're not gonna like it at all. Yeah, bye-bye. Bye. Bye. Yeah. Sorry, not sorry. Do I want to see if you like have anything before you like completely like demolish yourself into the asteroid here? Because I'm like more than happy to like grab stuff off you. Is that a red dot? I have a red dot. Look at that. That's cool. Where did... Yeah, so my red dot is still there. Alright. So it just went kaboom. So we're going to go and take what we can out of this. I think I have to tell my build and repair units to go non-hack and just completely break it down. Let me see. B and R in the armored platypus. We want to... There we go. And that should take everything apart. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, hey, hey. Don't be hitting things now. Okay, you should be, like, taking that apart there, bud. What are you doing? Build and repair units, what are you doing? Okay, it is. It's just being slow. Doesn't look like there was much of anything to this. But maybe I got some uranium out of it? Or is that just a little battery? That looks like a little battery. That's fine. But yeah, I mean, overall, I mean, this little ship, this little armored platypus works very well for what it needs to do. All right, so I think I'm good with you for now. I think I want to stop over here by the wreck and fill up the rest of my inventory with pieces and parts from that. So we're gonna head over there next. We do have a tier 2 ore carrier. One of these days I will be able to take those out, but not with this ship. We are at 52 minutes. A pirate vulture, that's been out here for a while too. Not sure what that is. I'm assuming it's some sort of a large grid ship. So yeah, it's just a lot of stuff. More raiding stations, mining outposts, raiding outpost, another raiding outpost. Just, they're all over everywhere. But I do actually kind of like it out here better than on a planet. One, because there's kind of more freedom of movement, I guess. Whereas, you know, if you don't have like a ship or, you know, an all-terrain vehicle, like, and even if you have those, there's still like some areas that are hard to get through. Whereas out here, it's like build a little ship, fly yourself to an asteroid, mine the piss out of it, and then you're good to go. Or if you happen to find a wreck, like this one, you can mine the hell out of that too. Or disassemble it at least, and then just use all the pieces and parts that you're finding all around the place. And another thing is it's a lot easier on fuel usage. So like getting anywhere in space is actually pretty easy. But on a planet you have to deal with gravity, so you have to go and keep yourself floating, which just kind of makes things more difficult, I suppose. And this is one of the vanilla cruisers. Once I get closer, you'll probably recognize it. I was thinking about sort of like... Oh, hey, what are you doing? Why are you still... Did you reset? shooting at everything. What are you trying to shoot at, dude? Are you done? No? Apparently not. Okay, what are you doing? What are you doing? Just blowing this thing up. Do you mind? Like, why are you blowing everything up? Because it's not set to the smart turret. That's why. Okay. So it's just literally blowing up everything that it can get hold of. Not great, but meh. Alright, so I'm gonna go see if there's any goodies in here. Because we've got a lot of these exposed. So what do we have? Nothing. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey. The hell is shooting at me? Okay, what in the hell? Is there another interior turret in there? Is that what's going on? Oh my god. Something is shooting at me. I don't know where. I don't know what. But it is shooting at me. Okay, so we are getting some scrappity scraps. We picked up a little bit of uranium, which is good. We have a decent amount of nickel. Picking up some more of this stuff, not that we need it. What? What the f... Oh, what the hell are you, little dude? Do you see that little guy right there? Little yellow guy? What are you? That's what was shooting at me. Oh, there's a couple of them. Okay. I can play. Let's play. Hey, shoot the little guys, dude. Like, what are you doing? There you go. Now shoot the other little guy. There you go. Good job. Did you leave anything for me to salvage, or did you just blow everything up? Looks like I just blew everything up. Okay. Alright, so what was this little grind bot looking thing with the guns? What were you? Anything? No, just a little tiny ship. Interesting. But the shield held up quite well. Pretty happy about that. And we are nearing an hour, so I think I'm gonna head back to the station. If I can figure out where that is. I'm sure it's around here somewhere. Is it down? I have way too many GPS locations. Can't even read them. No, edge of the gravity well is over here. So, up there. Okay, good to go. So, let's head that way, I guess. And we are much heavier. Taking a while to get up to speed. All right, so with this nickel, we should be able to continue building, making the metal plates, because metal plates need nickel, apparently. We did go for a cobalt run off camera, so I have a lot of cobalt. Platinum is probably going to be platinum is probably going to be an issue. I don't know where I'm going to find more. I'm sure that it's on an asteroid somewhere, but at this point in time, I don't know where that could be. And then let's straighten ourselves out a little bit. And 2.5 will start slowing down, and 2.5 Ks, there we go. What else? What's going on here? There's so many reading outposts around here. My stomach is yelling at me again. I think I'm gonna go get a burger. Or no, today's Friday, right? We need to do fish. Definitely need to do fish. There is a place that has pretty decent fish, and you can get it pretty quickly, so I think I'm gonna go there. It's expensive. I mean, it's not like, you know, like salmon expensive, but, you know, it's a little expensive. It's like if you get 3 pieces of cod, it's like 12 bucks or something. So, I mean, maybe that's cheap, like, especially if you're from California, like, that's probably really, really cheap. But where I am, that is kind of expensive. But it is also really, really, really tasty. So definitely going to be doing that. And then we'll move forward a little bit and drop it down. And game freeze. There we go. All right, so let's lock ourselves in. Call it good to go. And then the nickel should be pulled pretty much immediately. Okay, so we want to do large, and then we'll throw that into there, have that get pulled out right away and worked on. I'm probably gonna have to go into the refinery because it's probably still working on the cobalt though. Wait, no, it's, I don't know what it's doing. It's doing something. Okay, so there's some ammo, bunch of scrap, some more cobalt. Then we should be good to go here. And we are going back to building the ship, which is good. I just realized that it's very crooked. But that's all right. Let's see. And we are at 69% hydrogen. Nice. Okay, so I'm going to go into the refinery, see what it's working on. Okay, so it's going through doing all that. Oh, it looks like it already went through all the cobalt. Okay, good. One less thing for me to work on. Then we'll get some more nickel going through here. Good to go. All right. So we are back in business, building things as needed. And yeah, we're at a little over an hour, so this is actually probably a pretty good place to stop at. I'm gonna go get food because I'm very hungry. So I'll probably put out another video today, so stay tuned, and I'll see you then. Have a good one.